Shalom. We give all praises and all honors to Yahweh and Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai and Ba'ashem, Rakak Radash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom. Welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is on Ecclesiasticus, that's Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 22. And it reads, we're going straight off into it, and it reads, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. You see, a lot of times people have, the understandings on how to do things that are not right, things that are wicked, things that are improper, and they feel all right about the things that they have learned in this wicked kingdom. Esau is Edom's kingdom. The fact of the matter is, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, because the true knowledge is that of the Lord. That's the true knowledge, because with that knowledge, one has the ability to be saved, to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and to bring about life, speaking spiritual words of life, of knowledge, of this wisdom of the Lord, Yahweh Shai. That's the true knowledge, okay? Anything else other than that is wickedness. And knowing wickedness does not make you a wise man, okay? Because you got a lot of fools that do a lot of talking, but they're not saying anything of wisdom, but they talk a lot of words, okay? Neither at any time the counsel of sinners, prudence. You see? Just because you got a chain of fools, okay? Aretha Franklin made the song, A Chain of Fools. Just because you got a chain of fools that have the same understanding of one man's wickedness, and they try to implement it based on what that wickedness of that one man, that still makes all of them wicked. All of them are wicked. They're not prudent. You see? And so this is verse 23. There is a wickedness, and the same an abomination. Because it is abominable, the different things that our people have learned. We have forgotten about our knowledge that we had, our people, before the colonists came. Remember, it was over 90 million of us here, okay, when the colonists got here, the northern kingdom. The southern kingdom had went over there to Africa, left from here and went over to Africa back during the days of Abram. Before Abraham became Abraham, his name was Abram. And he set sail with the Moshe family, because the Moshe family, this was generation before Moses. Okay, generation before Moses was born. The Moshe family was always a wealthy family, okay? And they set sail from here, an expedition that they set forth, and Abram led the expedition over to Africa, okay? That's how they got over there, okay? The southern kingdom, okay? And this was during the time of then shortly after that, then the draft over there, the great draft that lasted for 3.5 years over there. And then that's when they went, down towards a northwestern part of Africa, which would be Egypt, okay? And it's because of those Hebrews that went there. That's how those pyramids got there in Egypt, okay? Then came along Moses being born, okay? And he knew who he was because he was born into his family amongst his people before he was placed inside the little the little ark-like basket and sent up the Nile, the river. Okay, and we all know the whole story about all that. Okay, but Salakia for going on off into all that. But it's just to understand that a lot of people don't realize how things went. Okay, and they're thinking that we left from over there and came over here. No, we were always here, and we had the Southern Kingdom had left and went over there. Okay, and then the Northern Kingdom, some of the Northern Kingdom that was taken up during the 14 and 1500s, and they was classified as Indians by Christopher Colombo, and took it over to Europe, Spain, and Africa, and sold as Indian slaves. They're doing the 14 and 1500s. And then during the 16, 17, 1800s, they were picked back up doing the transatlantic slave trade when the Southern Kingdom was picked up, and then doing the west coast of Africa, and the coastline of Africa, and then on farther down the coastline that leads over from the Congo, Republic of the Congo, and Gabon, and Ghana, and on farther down to the southern tip of Africa, where the majority of the Northern Kingdom that was taken and sold as Indian slaves during the 14 and 1500s, the descendants of them were being picked up during the 16, 17, 1800s. Okay, you see, and a lot of people don't know that. You see, they think that you got some people that think the transatlantic slave trade didn't happen at all. You see, you see. So but it's a lot that happened. Because did you also know that during the 1700s, a lot of the so-called Indian slaves from here were taken over to the Caribbean post. Okay, they were taken over there and sold as Indian slaves. Okay, and so it's a whole lot of bull crap that happened that was not told. Okay, and then some say, well, what does that got to do with pushing the truth, knowing all that? Well, Yahweh right now, he's revealing secrets and different things that Esau has Edom did to us. All that is being revealed. So in videos like this and other brothers' videos, you're going to hear tidbits of different little things of what happened, because we need to know what happened, you see. And there is a fool wanting in wisdom, you see, because a fool really, and you got a lot of these young guys out here that are nothing but fools, misleading the young females, leading them into all kinds of trouble, all types of mess. And then the young females, you got a lot of them that just wicked as hell, wicked as harlots. You see, so yeah, man, it's about time for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We'll be glad when he comes. Okay, why, to set everything straight and to put our people back in the right place, because we are out of our place. All of us, we out of our place. You see. This verse 24. He that hath small understanding and feareth God is better than one that had much wisdom. You see? Because one that has much wisdom and transgresses the law of the Most High is a fool. You see, you can't set somebody up or that has more of an understanding of this world and think that what they're doing is going to be prevalent to or against the Lord. Okay, you see, there's your button trying to stick. I hate when the buttons be sticking. Especially when you're doing a video, and then sometimes they don't stick, but only stick when you're doing the video. That'd be Satan and them demons doing all types of mess. And so, but a man of small understanding, as long as that understanding is that of the Lord, then guess what? That man can look forward to being delivered, because his mind is in the right place. Okay. Now we're going over here to we're going inside the blue letter. We want to go let's see, Proverbs chapter what? Chapter 7. Okay. Chapter 7. And And let's see. We can go down here to verse. See, look at this. See, this is sticking. In fact, it's sticking. I hate when it does that. Okay, right here. I wanted to read, and behold, among the simple ones. I don't know. I want to read, oh, shoot. Salaki. I was trying to find a certain passage, understanding the systems. And no, that's not it. And commandments. Okay. Okay. Anyway, we just started on verse 1, right? Verse 1. Hold on. Let's do this. Salakia. I'm trying to find a certain. I had a certain. Here we go, sticking again. Okay. So hold on. It's not. Okay, here we go. There you go. Yeah. Now, this is Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7. And it reads, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. You see, that's what the real knowledge is. The real knowledge is that of the Lord, okay? That's the real knowledge. When you know and understand that of the Lord, then your mind is more prevalent to that of the understanding of the Lord. When you concentrate on the Lord, that's the reason why you maintain having thoughts of above concerning the Lord. Because that's what's most prevalent, and that which we understand. By having that fear of the Lord, one will maintain seeking the knowledge of the Lord. Instead of trying to learn wickedness, instead of trying to learn falsehood and different things that are not right, but that one would do. No, you're supposed to maintain being steadfast in that of the Lord, having His wisdom, His knowledge, His understanding. That is what's most prevalent to us, okay? That's what the deal is. But fools despise wisdom. You see? Fools do. Fools don't want to hear the instruction of the Lord. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 10. Let favor be showed to the wicked, yet shall they learn righteousness? No, because the wicked, just like any fool, despises wisdom, despises knowledge. They don't want to follow instructions, but just like the little hats, they act as if the word is prevalent and it is important, but they are not following it. They're following the Talmud. They're studying Judaism. None of that has anything to do with Yahweh Shai. When Yahushua came, he didn't study Judaism. He didn't study Talmud. Why? Because ain't none of that is knowledge. That's not wisdom. He is knowledge. He is wisdom. You see? That's why we seek His wisdom, His knowledge, His understanding. That's why we hear His voice. You see? That's what it's about. And instruction. You see? And instruction. You see, fools hate wisdom and instruction, because these are things that are prevalent and most important to the understanding of what one's supposed to be doing concerning his or her life. You see, we are not our own. We don't just belong to ourselves. There are certain duties and different things that we have that we're supposed to be doing. You see? So look at this. See, it is sticking again. Okay. This here is Job chapter 28, verse 28. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom. That is wisdom. You see? The fear of the Lord, that's what wisdom is. All that knowing how to cyber attack somebody's this or that, or knowing how to do some sort of corrupt this or that, that's not the fear of the Lord. That's not wisdom. that's not something that's going to bring forth spiritual life. You see, because remember, it's not the physical things that we're battling against, it's the spiritual principalities of the different things that we're going against. And you have to have the fear of the Lord in order to have the wisdom and the knowledge and how to deal with these different spiritual things that are coming against us, these spiritual attacks. You see, these spiritual attacks. Listen, I want to take the time to remind you to press the like button, and if you would, that helps out for the algorithm of this YouTube channel. And if you will, please go ahead and press the subscription button and the notification bell. That way you will receive special notification alerts each time that I release a new video for your spiritual edification. Okay. Now behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. You see, that's the understanding. You see, the fear of the Lord, being able to depart from such things, to depart from evil, because the knowledge of wickedness is evil. It's only going to produce evilness, bad times. Why? Because it is not of the Lord. And anything that is not of the Lord, and you're trying to implement that in your life and into your plans and anything that you're doing, is only going to lead to failure and wickedness and transgression of the law. You see? You see? So that's what the deal is. You got to have the understanding of that. The understanding of that. You see, look at it. See, it's sticking again. It won't move. You see? It don't.